I got a funny feeling that this might be our first crash counter for the whole series.
Well, I'm flying, so yeah.
Yeah, some overstressed aircraft are about to pop up, I reckon.
Uh, well, there's the first one.
Did you just overstress your aircraft?
I sure did.
Oh no.
Welcome everyone to episode, what is it, 4?
Number
Episode
4.
Number 4 already of Winging It. Today, as always, I am joined by Amuka.
That's me.
And we are also joined today by Jack
Hey,
and Neil.
Good morning.
Oh, that looks cool with all the aircraft lining up on the runway behind.
I remembered my gear this time.
That's always a plus. So now that we're all in the air, Jack, how about you just let everyone know who you are, a little bit about yourself and what you do, and yeah.
all right. So I'm Jack. Hey guys. I'm in Darwin. I'm a storeman for an aviation company, along with doing other few bits and bobs there. I used to go to a trade school with Amy. That's how I met him and all you guys. Yeah. I like beer.
Awesome. And Neil, how about yourself?
I'm Neil. I'm in Brizzy. I work with flight simulators. I knew Amy from flight simulators, and I like flying.
Fair enough.
Cool.
So I'm flying as best as I can without spending too much money.
Yeah, that's the problem with flying. It's really expensive. It's so much cheaper to do it in a simulator.
Well, they don't like me barrel rolling Cessnas at the flight school.
So out on my left is the lakes of Mount Gambier. I can't remember what the one we just flew over is, but the one that's on my left now is the Blue Lake, and there's a caravan park down there which you can see. I've stayed there a couple of times. It's not bad, but yeah, the Blue Lake is not depicted in here as blue as it normally is, but it is a very, very vivid blue lake, which is really quite impressive.
And as we said last episode, I think these lakes are actually fed from the sea, aren't they? They're actually inland, sort of.
I think it's actually groundwater.
Are they groundwater, are they?
Yeah, no, they're definitely groundwater lakes. That's why they're so blue.
But the cave systems for other...
There are, there are definitely cave systems that feed into the ocean. But the water that fills those up is mostly groundwater. The Blue Lake is actually a reservoir. The other lake that's just off my nose now is open to water sports and diving and all sorts of other stuff. There's actually a bit of I think it's called Centenary Hill. It's like a little, it looks like kind of a castle-ish sort of thing on top of the hill. It doesn't seem to be depicted in Flight Simulator, but it's an interesting little thing. Yeah, it's Mount Gambier is a nice place. It's full of caves, lots of caves to go and explore, and lots of, as we said last episode, cave diving, all that sort of shit. And no, it's a nice place to go for a weekend or so.
Actually, I remember taking Ollie to the caves in Narracourt, which is a town not far away from Mount Gambier, probably a half-hour drive or so.
Yep.
It's good.
Now, if we all decide to start tracking south from the lakes, we're going to head towards Mount Shank. Unfortunately, it's not as impressive in Flight Simulator as it is in reality, but it's there, and it's an interesting landmark. It's an old extinct volcano. Actually, I'm pretty sure the Blue Lakes and things. Oh no, the Blue Lake and the other lakes were limestone sinkholes, I think, originally. But no, Mount Shank is a extinct volcano.
It's cool seeing everyone flying around here. Got quite quite the squadron of TBMs up at the moment.
Yeah, I don't think Mount Gambier has ever seen this many TBMs. It's probably never seen a TBM, to be honest.
Yeah, whereabouts are the pink lakes? Aren't they around here? I'm guessing in the flight sim they're not pink.
I'm not 100% sure, actually.
There are some pink lakes, or pinkish lakes, in the Coorong, which is what we just crossed over last episode. Maybe they're the ones you're thinking about.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, because I remember the drive from Adelaide to, that sort of part of the world. There are a few lakes where along that stretch of road, they're a bit pink. But there is a massive pink lake in WA, actually, I believe, down the bottom part of the state. Called the Pink Lake, I think. Get too far away from everyone.
I'm just off your right-hand side there. So that mountain or hill or whatever you want to call it, right below us there, that's Mount Shank. As I said, not quite as impressive in the flight sim.
Yeah,
it's like a lot bigger than it actually is in real life.
Kind of like a little crater as well.
Yeah, it's definitely a very volcano. You can walk up it and walk down into the crater, which I've done before. Yeah. It seems like a lot bigger mountain in real life. Definitely feels it when you're walking up it.
That's pretty cool. Got a very light wisp of cloud here. I don't know if you can see it. It's actually the map data, I believe.
Oh yeah, on the ground.
On the ground, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of funny.
It's like a crater, I can see.
Yeah. Like a...
They haven't modelled the height correct, is that right?
It doesn't feel like it's quite correct. I mean, it might be. It from this flying above it, it just feels like it's a lot smaller than it actually is. But no, it's still good. I like the you can see shadows of clouds that don't exist on the ground. That's kind of funny as well.
That'd be from the big maps.
Yeah. Yep.
We're just going to track out towards the ocean and probably follow the coast.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so just south of Mount Shank is just a second. It's Port McDonnell, and there's a couple of interesting tourist locations down here that I've been to before. One is Ewan's Ponds, which I believe I'm heading straight for, maybe. So it's a group of freshwater ponds that links to the ocean, and they are crystal clear, great for snorkeling and diving. Not that they're very deep; they're only a couple of meters, a few meters deep, but they are crystal clear and as cold as anything. But very very interesting location. Actually, there they are, just off to my left. I've been down there once before.
Oh yeah.
And they you can actually follow that river all the way to, or creek all the way to the ocean and swim out there. It's a bit of a walk back, but yeah, it's kind of cool. And then out to the left where Amy is Piccaninny Ponds, and that that is a big sinkhole that is great for cave diving. It's very, very deep, and it's like a narrow crevice filled with water, and it's covered in marshlands. And you wouldn't even know it's there unless you were told about it. But you jump into what just appears to be marshlands and reeds and all this sort of stuff, and you look down, and it's just a bottomless black abyss, which is quite impressive. Yeah, great cave diving spot.
Just can see Neil flying pretty low there. You can see his shadow on the water.
Yeah.
As long as I don't go into the water, I'm happy.
That's right.
I can see my shadow behind you, like chasing you down. It's kind of funny.
I've just slowed down a little bit. I'm just doing 150 knots, so let's catch up a bit. Looks nice down at the beach there at the moment.
Buzz someone's house, they'll be happy.
Try and maybe before we get to Warrnambool, we'll do a bit of a formation flight. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Just realised I had my flaps down still. I did that the one of the other episodes previously as well. It's about halfway through the episode before I realised my flaps are still down.
I think Neil had his gears down most of last night. Till about halfway.
Yeah. Flying to Paris for my gear down. I've been flying too much GA stuff without gear, and it's... Oh, I forgot it.
Actually, that that in front of me there is Piccaninny Ponds.
Oh, you can see the ponds down there, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that one with the where the road kind of juts out into a parking area. That's where the sinkhole is.
Oop.
Oh, there's Jack.
Yep. Oh, I accidentally flicked my throttle into reverse.
Oh shit.
So I might be going down.
So there's no lockout?
No.
Should be able to flick it out of that.
Right, I got it. Yeah, I flicked it out. It's gone, wow, this is making a weird noise.
Slowing down pretty quickly.
I could hear it from my cockpit actually. I heard this.
That river down there is the Glenelg River, and it some nice caves. I think it's Margaret Rose Caves. Are right on the banks of the river. Probably a few minutes up the river there. They're a pretty cool cave system.
That's the first bridge I think I've seen over a body of water that's actually modelled properly. See in the town there?
Yeah, there's bridges. Yeah. They're generally not accurate bridges.
CG there.
Check out all the shadows on the right hand side there in the water.
That's cool. That's actually pretty cool.
So what's do you see that cloud on the ground off to our left?
I do, yeah.
Interesting. I don't quite know what that is.
There's actually a couple of clouds out in the ocean as well, so just off on the right.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'll try and form up on you, G, so if you keep yourself nice and level.
Alright, I'll do my best.
What's your speed, mate?
155. I'll level off to about 160.
It's a low flying TBM.
Trying to slow down and she's whinging at me about landing gear.
Yeah, it does that. So your speed's 160?
Yeah, roughly.
Alright. If I can catch you.
Oh, that looks cool. Being chased down by 3 TBMs.
Yeah, we'll get you.
It's a lot harder to do formation flights in these sort of things. It's
Yeah. Yeah, the flight path marker definitely helps in military aircraft.
speed still steady.
Yeah, 16-ish. 163.
Pulling up on your right side.
Oh, yep.
There's a couple of clouds out on the, like you said, one out to the right there. Interesting.
Sort of coming out of the water.
Yeah. What's your terrain there, G? You're descending.
Terrain.
Yeah, plenty of height left.
There's that cloud out to the left you pointed out earlier. It's weird.
Yeah. Yeah, just back behind us. Low level fog or something similar.
What side of Jack? He's here somewhere.
Hey, it's above us.
I'm above you.
It throws it into reverse thrust again. Reverse.
Watch this, fellas.
I'll hit the brakes, he'll go right by.
Oh, here we go.
Whoa!
Oh, jeez.
That sounded really cool, actually. Little.
I threw it in reverse again.
That's awesome.
Not too good.
Imagine filling out the maintenance for that. It's like, what did you do? Just throw it in reverse.
Overturned the engine.
Nice.
This thing, when you throw it in full throttle, just picks
Oh,
up and goes.
Yeah, it does. Couple of sand dunes down there. It's actually quite impressive.
Yeah, pretty interesting. I didn't realize it was so sandy down there. Pretty big beach.
Yeah, it is actually. Be good fool driving or something.
Yeah.
Or we're driving a T.
Yeah. It's like that that Grand Tour episode where they went along the coast of that.
Oh yeah, of
In the
was
dune
it,
buggies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somewhere in Africa. I can't remember where it was, but
Was it Africa or is it Argentina?
I thought it was Africa.
South America.
Might have been South America. Yeah.
Hmm.
Probably just a little bit under halfway here. It's going to give us a longer route if we follow the coast, so...
Yeah, yep.
Actually, is that a couple of wind turbines up ahead?
Yep.
It is, wow. I think we're going to have some fun with those.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know there were any turbines down here, to be honest with you.
there is a lot of them down here. Like probably in the hundreds. I don't know if they're all modelled, but there's a ton of them.
If you look out to your left again, there's another sort of cloud on the low-level cloud.
Oh, there's a seam in the map right there.
Yeah, I saw that as well. So I got a funny feeling that this might be our first crash counter for the whole series. We're about to fly a TBM
Well,
around.
I'm flying, so yeah.
Flying a TBM at low level around some wind turbines. It's not a recipe for
Oh jeez.
safe flying, is it?
No.
Yeah, some overstressed aircraft are about to pop up, I reckon.
Those dunes are...
Well, there's the first one.
Did you just overstress your aircraft?
I sure did.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Otherwise-
mine's
Dang
making
it.
creaking noises.
Oh no. Oh well.
Ah, turbines, wind turbines.
Yep, they're right ahead of us. Just rejoin office, Jack. We'll sit around here for a bit.
Yep.
They move too, don't they, the turbine blades?
They do, yeah. Actually, they're not moving terribly well at the moment, but...
Well, there's not much wind, so...
Who wants to find out first? Solid objects we can't fly through.
Off to our left is the town of Portland. Actually, what we might do, there is a runway just here at Portland. Maybe we'll. How are we going for time, Amy? On yours?
Well, we're going right. I think
25 minutes.
we're about 4. I've been recording a bit longer, so it's hard to tell. About 20 minutes.
Right.
You can always land.
I was gonna say we'll land here at Portland Airport. There should be a strip just here, and then we'll mess around with those turbines for a bit, I reckon, in the next episode. So
Right, we'll
let's.
land. Did you
have a
want to spawn at Portland, Jack, on a cub or something? Yeah, airport's just in front of us.
Alright.
Oh yeah, there is over there.
Where's that?
I'm gonna line up with was it runway 9-ish, something, whatever this one is that's heading east.
Yep, see it.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
Close
It looks
by?
like a relatively short runway.
It's actually a short runway. Sorry, what was that, Neil?
Is it close by?
It is. It's
Yeah,
right
yeah.
ahead of us.
Oh, so I better... Oh, yeah, I can see it on the...
Yep.
Yeah, I need to configure
Landing gear.
quickly.
Landing gear.
yeah. I wasn't sure which way where the runway was or which way it was heading, so it's going to be a very nasty landing, but that's okay.
It's alright. Lead off airspeed.
Actually, that turned into not a bad landing at all.
Right, I'm on finals.
Oh, a little heavy. And there's a Jack on the runway. Jack on the runway.
And I just spawned in.
In a pit
There we go.
special.
In a bit... You want something you can't break.
Yep. Here we go.
Actually, you could probably do the pits from Portland to Warrnambool. Wouldn't be that
Yeah.
bad.
No, I mean it's probably only a 10-minute flight from here, at most. So mess around with the pits in the with the turbines and head off to Warrnambool. This is our first deviation of plans. As we said, if we find something interesting along the way, we're more than happy to alter our episode plans to accommodate interesting things. So we'll mess
screw
around with
around.
the turbines and
Yep.
screw around for a little bit, and yep.
Kids screw around too much.
This looks
Stop
like
screwing around.
So those liveries that I added seem to be working because there's a FedEx TBM sitting here on the
Is there?
on the tarmac.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Across there.
Alrighty.
We should be able to just change aircraft here, shouldn't we? It's from the developer tool as well.
Yeah. All right. So what we'll do is we'll end the episode here, and then we'll come back next episode, and we'll yeah, we'll mess around with the turbines and see if we can break up some crashes, and then we'll proceed to Warrnambool. So thank you everyone for joining us. You can find Ami's details on in the description, and the Twitter and all the other bits and pieces. So yeah, join us next episode. And thank you to Jack and Neil for joining us.
No
All right,
worries.
mate. Happy to be here.